might uninstall this game, no cap. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best, and in today's video, bringing you some more Persona 5, The Phantom X. Today, summoning for none other than Fox, aka Yusuke Kitagawa. Now, Yusuke honestly is one of my favorite characters in Persona 5. I would say out of like the main group of the Phantom Thieves, he and Makoto are probably my two favorites. I definitely like them more than I like An and Ryuji and Morgana. And he wasn't a character that I was sure if I was going to summon for, but you guys seem to be enjoying the Persona 5 content both on stream and here on the channel. The videos have been doing pretty good when I do post them. I know they haven't been very frequent, but I do appreciate those of you who are supporting them when I do, in fact, post them. That being said, my luck in this game has been pretty bad. Actually, I've had to go to pity basically every single time. Like on the Joker, or say, okay, so when we first started out on the beginner banner, I got nothing in my first 50 pulls. Then you get the guaranteed on that you can pick, right? Then on the Joker banner, I went all the way to pity, lost a 50-50, went all the way to pity again to get him. My standard luck banner has been great, got a couple of Rins and Ons or whatever in very few pulls on there. But then in our most recent video, we summoned for Yui, who is still here, but we lost our 50-50. I don't remember to who. I think it was Skull. It might have been Skull, but we went to pity and lost a 50-50. Par for the course. And I was indecisive about whether or not I wanted to summon for Marion or if I wanted to really go for Yui, whatever the case is. Marion seemed like the better pick, like the better character, but Yui was really cool as well. Ultimately, I didn't end up recording another video for Marion, but they've been handling things pretty strangely on Global. And as you can tell, Yusuke is now here, but Marion and her weapon are now gone. It didn't last for very long, and Yusuke's banner is going to be here for quite some time. It looks like 27 days, but I'm hearing that like things are getting all kinds of jumbled up, and Queen's going to be here soon, and I really want Makoto as well, and it's a mess. And Marion's supposed to be getting added to the standard banner, but she's not actually going to be added for like 6 months compared to the 2 weeks that we initially thought, and it's just, yeah. So what I actually ended up doing was I did actually go ahead and get Marion, and as you can see, if I can go over to my thieves real quick, I do have her here, because I decided since I had a guaranteed 5-star, I might as well grab her if she's going to be gone for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Like if we know for a fact that we're not going to have a chance to get her from standard and she's not going to be seen again for that long, I figured I'd grab her before she went away. So I did manage to get her, but I did have to go to not 80 out of 80, but 70 out of 80 to get her. So I had to spend a little bit of change to get enough gems up to make sure that I could go to pity for Yusuke, which I wouldn't have had to do if they were doing that, because I would have just been testing my luck on the standard. But you know, they being greedy with it. It is what it is. Their justification in the live stream, whatever, is that they want to honor, you know, basically the resources that players have put into her during like the most wanted period. And the reality is they know that people wouldn't have spent as much money on her, and so they made it. They want to artificially create FOMO and make you know what I'm saying? Like that's all it really is. Like we're not dumb. That being said, I'm still enjoying the game quite a lot. I'm hoping for the best in terms of how they're handling the game and how Sega's like, you know, treating things. It's a bit all over the place, but I'm still having a lot of fun. I want to continue to support the game, and hopefully you guys continue to support the content. That being said, we've yapped and rambled long enough. As you can see here, I've got 48 tickets, decent amount of cognition crystals and meta jewels. So let's go ahead and get into it. Hopefully for once in my god-awful life, I don't have to go to pity to get a 5-star. Getting Yusuke early on would be very nice. Also, just quickly before we do, I'm one multi-summon away from getting a 5-star on the weapon banner. So who knows? Maybe if I get Yusuke, I'll spring for trying to get his weapon. Who knows? That being said, we can finally get into it. Also, shout out to the people who let me know that you can actually kind of cheat and see whether or not you get a 5-star by the glitter that comes off the contract as Merupe pulls it out. That being said, that was gold. So we won't be getting a 5-star here unless it's a fake out. But I don't think it will be, because that's just not my luck. So, you know, yeah, nothing special to see here. Actually, I didn't double check to see what 4-stars on here. We definitely don't need more Floret, I tell you that. Also, how common is it for you guys out there to get more than one 4-star in your multi-summons? I ain't gonna hold you. Me personally, I typically only be getting one, which I think is normal. But my girl, when she be doing multi-summons, she be getting 2 or 3 or 4 stars per pull. It must be nice. Anyway, yeah, Floret's not even featured. We actually have Yukimi, Katone, and Momo, or Moko, I guess. And I really don't need any of these. I think, actually, maybe Yukimi I don't have A6, but I think Katone and Tomoko I actually have A6. So, but I mean, I guess it makes sense because you want the support for Yusuke, so that's why they're featured, even though they're not necessarily the best. But whatever it is, what it is. Looks like we're getting another 4-star in this, so you know. I'm honestly disappointed that I didn't get more Motoha, or any Motohas at all, I don't think, while we were summoning for for Yui because all we got was Key. By the way, and there we go. We got Mom. I guess I didn't have her A6. Bone to pick with y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I get it. This is P5X. There's probably a new influx of viewers and subscribers. People who are not very familiar with me. Okay, they don't. Not everybody is aware that this isn't my first rodeo. You know, this isn't my first gacha. I was a Genshin Impact whale once upon a time. Very light spender on Honkai Star Rail. I'm a whale on Pokemon Pocket. I played, you know, a gacha game or two here or there. Okay. The amount of comments I got from people thinking that I'm some drooling idiot that doesn't understand that featured 4 stars have an increased rate to show up, and that's why I was seeing Key so much. I was genuinely offended, insulted at how stupid some of y'all think I am. I know. I know why I kept seeing Key. Doesn't make me any happier about it. I still would have liked to get some Motaha dupes. I think my Motaha is like A1. I have like A30 Key now. I think it's pretty reasonable to be a little upset when he's the only 4-star I'm seeing, and then we got like a couple Okeons at the end. But like, I know, okay? This ain't my first rodeo. Anyway, let's keep it going. Show me something. Show me some rainbows, and it's just Monko glitter. Alright, bruh. Also, shout out to Willpower, the 10 gift that I'm also recording this live on my Twitch stream at twitch.tv/LotusAsakura. Link is always in the description down below. I do multi-stream oftentimes on YouTube as well when I'm streaming. But if you really want to make sure that you're tapped into all the P5X content that I do, whether it's story, side quests, catching the summons live, you're really gonna have to tune into the Twitch because just the way that hey, we got a Lufel dupe. I think that's the last one I needed for A6, which I'm very happy about because I actually like Lufel quite a lot. I understand that there are better characters, and I have Marion and stuff now, and she's a much better healer, but Lufel's really cool. I like this character a lot. So I'm glad to have him maxed out now. Yeah, I don't always multi-stream on YouTube just because the way like things work with the algorithm. Like, unfortunately, this is my job, and sometimes I gotta treat it like a job, and it's just like the way that things work out with the algorithms and videos, like, you know, being a certain length apart, and then the streams overlapping with the videos, and it's just like the performance of it. The way the analytics and the algorithm work, it don't always make sense for me to multi-stream on YouTube, even though ideally I would just always stream on both, but it's just not within my best interest to do so. So if you're somebody who wants to tap into the live content, tuning into the Twitch stream is definitely your best bet. Links always in the description down below. Twitch.tv/LotusAsakura. And it's not looking too good. What is that, 40 deep? And we no 5-star, which I can't really say I'm surprised. Can't really say I'm too shocked. Yeah, we're at 45 out of 80, and nothing. Come on now. Am I alone in this, or do y'all be going through the same thing? Like, is it just me, or like, that was a terrible star, by the way, but you know what? A terrible pool deserves a terrible star. Okay, and there's Yuki. I'm Suzaku, man. Yeah. Okay. Leon dupe. I'll gladly take that. He's probably gonna pair well with Makoto when she does release. I forget exactly when she is releasing, but I think it's soon, right? Isn't it in like 2 weeks? Hey, and we get a double 4-star as well. I was just talking earlier. I don't really be getting double 4-stars, so I'll gladly take that. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, it's something, right? That's something. Yeah, I think Makoto's actually releasing very, very soon. Damn! Come on! I can't have shit in this house! Oh, man. Okay. But yeah, I don't know if anyone else's luck is as bad as mine, where it feels like you're always going to pity. Hey, another double 4-star? Okay. I mean, you know, like I said, don't need more time. I really thought I had Mount A6, but I guess I didn't, because that's a couple of dupes that we got of her, and we still get the awareness level, so shows what I know. All right, 65 out of 80. Here goes 75. Let this be the one, bro. Like, you really gonna force my hand and make me have to spend all of this in order to get every time, every single time, every single banner? This is gonna happen to me forever. Just once I would like to like get a 5-star in like 20 pools. That would be so dope. That's not on the standard banner, by the way. On a limited banner, it would be that just once, just for once in my miserable life. It would just be really cool. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. At the very least, hopefully, we go to 50. Have I won a 50-50 ever yet? No, I haven't. Because the only two only two limited banners I've summoned on were Joker and Yui, right? And I lost the 50-50 on both of those. So maybe today can be your boy's first stroke of luck. Okay. Get this nigga out of my... Leave! Anyway, sorry. Maybe today could be my first stroke of luck and we can actually win the 50-50 for once. That'd be really cool. Get him away from me. Let's do this one at a time. 76. Oh, wait, was that it? Oh, wait, no, was that a 3-star? I couldn't tell. That might have just been blue. I thought that was rainbows, but okay. No. Get away from me. That's I mean 2-star rather. I don't want to have to spend every jewel I have, which is why I started going to the one at a time, but they just... Alright, bro. You know what, bro? Alright, bro. It's really y'all really playing with me. It's 80 out of 80. Like I'm trying to cut corners and they just like, no. I can't catch a break. Y'all can't cut me off a little bit of slack. 80 out of 80, here we come, bro. Oh, we don't need it. All right, bro. Well, yeah, there's our rainbow sparkles. Just let me win the 50-50, please. Like I'm not asking for a lot here, bro. Like I'm really truthfully asking for the bare minimum. Like let's be honest. I've gone to 80 out of 80 every single time. If I lose my third 50-50 in a row, I might uninstall this game, no cap. No bap. Unless you like, comment, and subscribe. Nah, but come on, man. Talk to me. Yeah, we already know. Oh, thank heavens. Oh my goodness, golly gracious. We won the 50-50. It's the least they can do. The least that they could do. We got him. So now the question is, now that we've got Yusuke, do I want to get his weapon? I'm not sure how pertinent it is to have, but we are 10 summons away. I could honestly spend the jewels with the 5 coins that I have and, you know, spend a few and get a weapon right now. And I think the weapon banner in this game, does it work like Honkai where you have like a 75% chance to win it? Or is it just you get the 10 less and it's pity is 70 out of 80? I don't remember. Obviously Yusuke would be the one that we want. Getting Rose Thorn for On wouldn't be bad. I really like Yao Ling, so getting her weapon wouldn't be bad either. I'm not really certain. Maybe I'll let the Twitch chat decide. Do I go for Yusuke's weapon or should I save it for a later character? I'm not really certain. I guess I don't have to make the decision right now. I'm gonna hold off on that for a moment. Okay, so what I just learned is that the weapon banner is not only the piteous 70 instead of 80, but also summons on this are actually cheaper, which I didn't even know, because I think I've only done summons on this when I've had coins for it. I don't think I've spent any actual jewels, because I definitely prioritize characters over the weapons, even though weapons obviously can make a significant difference in the performance of your character, and I'm sure Yusuke's weapon is no exception, and it looks pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not certain if Yusuke's weapon is one that I should spring for and how important his is compared to like some other characters and how much he would benefit. Also, I'm not certain how much I'll enjoy Yusuke as a character and how much I really want to use him. So I think it's probably for the best if I hold off for now, but it is like only 100 jewels per summon as opposed to 150, and it's 1,000 for a multi. I have 5 coins. So that would mean it would only take me 500 jewels to get a 5-star right now. Obviously not guaranteed to get Yusuke's, but some of the other ones could be nice. Also, if we go to the exchange shop, you can see I still have not spent my Violet Cognigems yet, either on meta jewels or weapons or on the weapon case. We're getting to the point where we could get 2 of these. I'm very indecisive when it comes to stuff like this. Like I don't really know how best to spend these resources. So I've just been putting it on hold because it's not like these are going anywhere, right? So I could always use this. Morgana, Ryuji, on Yao Ling. So yeah, you know, Yeah, I'm still undecided about what I want to do there, and then obviously we have like a bunch of jewels that we could get if we really wanted, but I think I'll hang on to it for now. Yeah, also I believe that once Yui goes away, Makoto's banner shows up, and that'll be in 13 days from now, so you get yeah, they're the way they stacking these banners, I don't know, man. 2 weeks to get your racks up before Makoto comes along. I'm already, you know what I'm saying, I just spent it is what it, you know what, as long as I continue to enjoy and support the content y'all want to see more, I'll continue to put out more. Like I said, if you want to see me like actually playing the game, you're mostly gonna have to tune into the streams for that, but as far as the summoning videos go, I'll keep popping those out every time a new character comes out if y'all want to see it. So that's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay tuned for all the awesome content that I'm bringing you. With all that being said, that's pretty much all I have today. Remember, that's gonna happen to you, swing the bat. Later.